Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another live stream of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice, and yeah, today we're gonna play a brand new game. Came out this week. Haven't got the time that much to play it that much, so I thought, you know what? Let's do a live stream about this game, and that's Death Real Lives on the Xbox Series S. I am playing on Series S, so yeah, let's just dive in. Hopefully everybody's doing well, having a good time, and yeah, let's see what will happen. 20.2 GB the game is, and I don't think it's on Game Pass. No, it's not on Game Pass, and it's 25 euros. Well, no, that's not that bad. Could be worse. File info, Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet, of course. And I already see Cityphoner. Hello, welcome, Mastermind. Guten Abend, Maurice. Guten Abend, Mastermind. And yeah, let's just start it up. Let's see what it is. It says 6 hours, but I haven't played it yet. Hello, Maurice. Glad to see you on the live stream. Well, I'm also glad to see you on the live stream. And Sepp is also here. Hey, Seppi. Always good to see. No, it's not Souls-like. It's a first-person horror survival game. Made by a Turkish studio. It's a small studio, I think. I don't think I've played a lot of games made in Turkey. So this is probably one of the first. I'm gonna do a new game. Let's do normal. Come on. Let's get some. Let's see what this game is all about.
Stood proudly in Mesoamerica. At its helm was the Huey Tatawani Montezuma II, the last of the Aztec emperors. He reigned over a city.
I do think it's Unreal Engine 5, by the way.
That seemed to touch the sky, built on fertile lands that thrived in abundance. The people of this city celebrated the bountiful seasons and gave thanks to the gods.
Hopefully the audio is all good.
Waking up to each day filled with gratitude. They bore responsibility for maintaining balance in nature. In this spirit,
hopefully you can hear me loud and clearly, and the audio of the game too.
Seeking to appease them, the Aztecs, devoted to their gods and nature, reveled in a life.
I'm struggling now with Wu Chang. It's a very good game, but it is very hard. Yeah, I thought it was not. From what I've played, you know, I played it for over a week already. I got access to the game like last Friday, I think, or Thursday. Thursday it was. So I've played all weekend, and I've played harder Dark Souls or Souls-like games. Hey, Steam Deck. It's not, yeah. I think the problem with Wu Chang, it's a little bit all over the place in terms of difficulty, you know? Sometimes you get bosses, they are like one-hit wonders, and sometimes you get bosses like, what the freaky deaky do is going on here? The moment you found out that Turkey makes games. And there are amazing people who are working in Turkey, so I'm actually surprised that there are not more games or big games from Turkey. It's about time.
The night's still young. Looking forward to having you back home.
Okay, honey. See you at home. Oh shit. Fuck.
Oh my god. Do you think they're still alive?
Yes, I do love Resident Evil.
Adrian.
I love to play Resident Evil games, except for one. There's only one Resident Evil game that's on my no list, and that's Resident Evil 6. I hate Resident Evil 6. I think it's one of the worst Resident Evils ever made.
Mom! Behind you! Mom!
No.
Other from that,
No, this
I
can't be
think I
happening.
like most Resident
Open!
Evils.
Come on! Open! Shit! No! No! Mom! Mom!
From what I heard, the guys that made this game even completely voiced the game in Turkish with Turkish subtitles. So that's also something you don't see often. So if you are Turkish and you understand Turkish, I think that's pretty cool. You know, I love it when game companies embrace where they come from. I love that. I really, really love that. Yeah, Crytek is owned by Turkish, but it's still a German studio.
Mom? Mom!
So, and this game is actually 100% made in Turkey.
Mom?
You know, there are thousands of Turkish people working on video games worldwide. But not that many from Turkey themselves.
Mom!
Or based in Turkey.
What the hell is this place?
It's like Outlast? Yeah, maybe it's a little bit like Outlast. Also a lot of Resident Evil.
Mom!
You know, I've played through the first part of the game, so I do know a little bit what is coming.
Mom!
And what I was saying, I love it when companies that come from a country, that they also embrace that they come from that country and are proud that they are from this country, you know? Sometimes I see like Dutch-made games and they don't even have like Dutch subtitles, and I'm like, why? Why not? You know, you're Dutch. There's not a single reason to not have Dutch subtitles. That can really bother me. You know, if you're a German creator of games, I hope to see like German subtitles at least. Yeah, do the Dutch know how to know? Hey David, how are you doing, my friend? You know, it's a miracle that we Dutch people can even breathe.
Help me! Help me! Oh my god.
Sorry for bothering you. I have a gaming channel with 130 subscribers. Do you have any tips for success? You've already been a source of inspiration. Be yourself. Don't... And sometimes, you know, it's big things from other content creators that work. And be yourself. That's yeah. And make it your own. I think that's a good way to go. You know, it took a long time for my channel to really get off. As an American, I have no right to be questioning any other reading abilities. So yeah, that would be my biggest tip, senpai. Senpai. Senpai? I can hear the fear beating in your heart. Yeah, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. That's the best tip I can give you. And be consistent. That's also a good thing. Because it's Xbox, why is there a lot of hate on Gamepass going on? Well, it's Xbox, that's why. People love to hate Xbox.
Why is everything shaking? I need to find Mom.
Until one day, the Spanish arrived on the shores of Mesoamerica.
What the fuck? How is this even possible? Where am I? Is this a ship?
What, For Series S, this is not that bad looking, you guys. No, but the reason why nobody's talking about PlayStation Plus is because PlayStation Plus has nothing, so there's not much to talk about.
The Spanish conquistador Herman Cortez emerged from the vast seas and received a warm welcome upon.
That's a cool pit. That's literally, David, that picture that I put on X or Twitter today about me with Kostas Mandalar was literally my first ever interview with a actor on stage for Comic-Con. That was literally early in the morning, like I think like 10 o'clock or something. I had never done such a thing. Yeah, that's a thing I'm gonna
chieftain by the name of Yeti sparked an uprising in defense of the honor of their people.
Is any of this real? Please say this is just some horrible nightmare.
Okay, and that's...
It's happening again.
That's something I don't want to see on my channel.
What the? Didn't I just throw
What
this
are you
over the hill?
thinking? I never get that, you know, people putting stuff like that on my YouTube channel or on any people's YouTube channel. You must have such a micro penis to put stuff like that on the internet to make yourself feel a little bit better.
What secret?
Really nasty stuff. It looks good. Oh yeah, and I was talking about it, and that was like literally the first time ever. You know, we didn't had any idea how that worked on Comic-Con to do like these interviews with these Hollywood actors. I had no idea. I literally asked Kostas Mandalar, like, what are we doing? By the way, Kostas Mandalore is one of the actors from the Saw franchise. By the way. And he was also the main actor in The Fist of the North Star, the Hollywood movie that nobody saw. Oeh. Oeh, gaat.
Disgusting.
Let's do that again. Oh no, no. You know, thus far, the game is not looking that bad, to be honest.
So many bodies.
I've played worse.
What's going on here?
Way worse. But what are you guys playing right now? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. Or is there a game that I need to look out for that comes out pretty soon? Something is wrong. Wait a second. Here we go. And yeah, I needed to get that guy out of my chat. What a sad little person. Chat. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. Whoop. I'm playing 2 Point Museum 2 right now, actually. That's also one of the games I'm playing a lot. There's new DLC that came out like this week, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to play that again. I think I'm going to do, you know, I've been thinking about that city, and I think I will do a couple of streams about Ori and the Will of the Wisps, but later this year. You know, right now I'm really busy getting everything done for Gamescom. Assassin's Creed oh, that's cool. Still missing one fuse. Where is the last fuse? Will you be taking interviews with developers? Yes. Yes, I already have 2 appointments to check out a game that's not even yeah, that's not even how do you say that, shown yet. Nobody knows anything about them, so There are 2 games. I can't even say which studios, but one of them is a pretty big studio. And I will get a behind closed doors first look at that game. I can't wait.
Who could have done this? And why? Found the last one. Now let's see.
So I got I will be only 2 days at Gamescom. Only the Wednesday and the Thursday. After that, it's more for people that buy a ticket to go to Gamescom. It's called Death Relives. Yeah, Death Relives. Brand new horror survival game.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Can we expect videos or live streams? I'm not sure yet. I'm not you know, it's probably a little bit too early to really yeah, tell. I don't know. I hope so. The only thing that I do know already is that I'm getting a little bit of a problem with Black Myth Wukong, because exactly the days that Black Myth Wukong is coming out are the days that I'm at Gamescom. Ah. Yeah, Wukong, Wuchang, Ping Pong, King Kong, I have no idea. It's all the same. You know, Wukong is literally the game that I'm least looking forward to. But I know a lot of people want to see how it runs on the Series S. Some flickering going on. Well, yeah, it will be a little bit. I don't know. Maybe maybe I can do a video about Wukong while I'm at Hello, friends. Where do I need to go? Well, the elevator is off limits. Okay. Going up is off limits. How do you think Wu-Chang can run? I think probably around the same as Wu-Chang, because sorry, they are like literally the same kind of games, and also yeah, if Wu-Chang runs perfectly fine on the Series S, Wukong will also be running perfectly fine on the Series S. There was never a problem getting that game running on the Series S. You know, Wukong is nothing special. There's nothing special in terms of graphics about Wukong. I've played it on my PlayStation. There's nothing special about that game. It's all, yeah, it's a 1-year exclusive, that's it.
This place is huge.
And to be honest, I also don't care so much about all these Souls games, you know? Eh. You know, game I'm looking forward to is Ninja Gaiden 4. Nobody's talking about that one. I have no idea why.
Holy shit! What was that thing?
Wait. This is really like... Resident Evil. Oh, darn it. Ooh. They've inverted the controls for this too. That's a little bit dumb. Nah, there are not that many games I'm looking forward to anymore this year. I think High on Life 2 is the game that I would love to play this year. I think Ghost of Tsushima 2. Maurice, do you not accept friend requests on Xbox? No, I don't. But you can follow me. You know, I get like between 10 and 50 friend requests every week, so sorry. What's the secret of my handsomeness? Yeah, haha, you want to know that, right? Damn, I'm good looking.
What sort of knife is this? What was that?
Damn, I'm good. Single works really well, being single. Yeah. Not having kids is also something that really helps. You will stay young. You look very much like my father. Ah. So your father was good looking. Aha.
Fuck!
A young chieftain by the name of Yedid sparked an uprising in defense of the honor of their people.
Alrighty then. What the freaky deaky do just happened?
I remember this from somewhere. What the hell is this thing? I wonder what the syringe is for.
What the? Go to the white dots on the seat. I hope, who will give you the glass of water when you are really old? I hope a really hot, young, little sister or something, or how do you say that? Worker.
Dark clouds shrouded the city of Tenochtitlan as the Aztecs, led by Yedid, engaged in a futile war against the Spanish.
And Hugh Hefner's mention, yeah, probably.
Yedid's resistance had failed.
Something like that.
I hope I don't end up like Yedin.
No, when I die, I hope I will die with a Xbox controller or something else in my hand. That would be a good day to go. Playing video games. Hey, Commando, welcome.
After months of turmoil, imprisoned by the Spanish, Yedin managed to escape and return to the city, finding only its great temple still standing. The centerpiece of this temple was a seed known as God's gift. Yedin seized the seed.
You know, for Series S, this is not a bad looking game, you guys.
To the temple's summit.
They must be talking about the seed on my arm.
Do you buy all these games or are you sponsored? And well, I'm not sponsored, but I do get all the games from the publisher, so I won't call that sponsoring. It's just getting the games for free.
Thus, we prayed to the gods of Teotihuacan, the birthplace of the gods, for his own safety and that of his people.
Most of them, not all. Definitely not all.
And he fell into despair. Suddenly, a radiant light shone.
Maybe you'll be bored with video games when you're old. My parents said that to me when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, you will get bored with playing all these video games when he gets older. Yeah, not gonna happen.
use my gun.
Uh-oh. No, I will never get bored by video games. Do you play on Xbox One? Not anymore. I do still own a Xbox One, of course, but I don't play on the Xbox One anymore. It's a horror survival game. Oh, no, 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 no! Well, that's gonna hurt. But no, I don't play on Xbox One anymore. My Xbox One is retired. What's this? Investigate it correctly. I don't know. Do you plan? I will definitely get a next gen Xbox when it will come out. Sure. Ah, darn it. Where's my gun? Why couldn't I use my gun? Oh! Oh! Thankfully that was blurred. What are your pronouns? My pronouns? My pronouns are God and Ultimate Man. Or Ultimate Man God. Depends. No! I can't wait to see your gaming video on this new. Yeah, me neither. I wish I would knew anything. Maybe with Gamescom we will get to see some new stuff, but I don't think so. I think that with Gamescom it's a little bit too early. I think that will be somewhere in the range of like next year or so. What do you think of Arab series, frankly? I haven't seen many Arab series, but what do you mean by Arab series? I have no idea. What about the Asus ROG Xbox? You know, I already own a ROG Li, so I don't really see why I should buy a Xbox version. Yeah, there are handles. Hello, Ali. Iranian historic? No, not really. And it's very expensive. Yes, it's definitely very expensive. Darn it. Why is this so hard? I can't say I did went to Egypt twice. I've been to Egypt. I've been to the pyramids. I've been to the I do try to have some subtitles sometimes, but you know there are like 150 different languages in the world, so yeah, it's impossible. And it costs a lot of time.
I defeated that thing. Now I can use the sea to help find my way around.
Yeah, but it's I don't think it's that stupid, you know. I also live in a country with a language that's not as that's a little bit like because I know in Iraq they use Persian, and Persian is worldwide not a really big language anymore. And same goes for Dutch, you know. Dutch was a really big language, but is not a really big language anymore. So, yeah. A lot of gaming studios don't do Dutch subtitles or anything. Well, they don't put any, but because 90% of the games don't have Dutch language, so I'm not with you on that one. So that's not true. And 50 million is not that much. Sadly. Did I, what? Eh? What the? What is going on? So yeah, there are lots of languages that don't get the language they need or want. Do you know the definition of insanity? Well, I am insanity, so I don't even need a definition. If I'm playing on PC, no, I'm playing on Xbox Series S. Ah, meine deutsche Freunde. And you know, on the other hand, it's also really cool to learn a couple extra languages. You know, I understand 5 languages and I speak 3 of them. Yeah, but then again, you know, there are like what 20 million people here in the Netherlands that speak Dutch. There's like 50 million people in Suriname that speak Dutch, and there's like what 10 million in South Africa that speak Dutch, and still 90% of the games don't get Dutch subtitles. No, I don't speak Portuguese or Spanish. I can't even. I don't even see the difference between the two. That's really bad, I know. I don't even see the difference. No, I don't speak French. I can... Frisian, no. No, I can't understand. I'm Dutch, and it's a Dutch language, Frisian, but I can't understand Frisian. German is easier to understand than Frisian. I can tell you that one. Same goes for Danish. If there's one person that's talking Frisian or one person that's talking Danish, I would probably understand the guy that's speaking Danish better than the guy that speaks Frisian. Frisian is like abracadabra for me. Dutch is different from German. Yes, it's really different from German. There are not much German people that understand Dutch. Especially Hollywood always thinks that we here in the Netherlands we speak German. I even saw that in the movie. What was it? Not that long ago. about the guy that did the atomic bomb from Christopher Nolan, that movie. What was it called? There was a part where he wanted to speak Dutch, but he was literally speaking German instead of Dutch. And I'm like, come on. Oppenheimer, yeah. In Oppenheimer, he was literally speaking German. I would know, but in a Dutch class, and no, German and Dutch is pretty different. Pretty different. There's nothing that comes close to Dutch. Dutch is literally like a mix between English, French, Scandinavian, Germanic. There's like 4 or 5 different languages in one. Put in the blender and it's like... And that's Dutch. Dutch is a horrendous language. They have so many rules and there's so much... Oh my god, I hate the Dutch language. Dutch is so hard. You know, when I went to school, I had better ratings for English and German than I had for Dutch. You know, Dutch is so extremely hard. Dutch sounds like English backwards. Yeah, it's really, really bad. You know, yeah, you have like sentences. What do you do for a living? Well, YouTube. And the second thing is I'm like a caretaker of a government building. So I'm like do reception work and I do the agenda and yeah, stuff like that. It's really fun. I do 50-50. So 50% YouTube and 50% a normal day job. That's crazy. I took you as a high-level engineer. No. I'm RB and... Okay, I got... I always was, how do you say that? A salesman. I always worked in sales. Yeah, what is rich? You know, people always think that I'm really rich because I'm doing YouTube. Nah, that's not true. Attached to... Okay. You know, you are as rich as you feel. Darn it! Who's your celebrity crush? Pooh! I don't know. I don't know. Who's my celebrity crush? Let me think. I don't know. When I was younger, I always had a crush on what's her name? Ariana from Jurassic Park, the blonde girl. Duh. What is he doing to my my hiney? Do you have a high-end PC? Yes. High-end. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I've got a good PC. I can play most games higher than on any of my consoles on my PC. It's a i9 13th generation with a 4080 128 GB DDR5 and 2 terabytes of SSD. So, yeah, could be worse. And I got a laptop downstairs that's a i7 13th generation with a 4060. No 5090. Why should I need a 5090? For what? For what? One thing I would need a 5090 for. There's nothing in the world I would need a 5090 for. Future-proof. 4080 is already future-proof. I bought my my 4080 because it was future-proof. If I need to buy a new laptop every time, or PC every time something new comes out, my goodness. No, there's no reason for it. You know, even on my laptop downstairs, that's a i7 with a 4060, I can literally play everything on high to ultra with unlocked frame rates, with ray tracing on everything, and it still looks even better than on my PlayStation 5 Pro. So, yeah, why? There's zero reason to buy a 5090. You know, even with a 2080 or something, you're still fine these days. You know, I just got a brand new game that I'm going to test on my PC. And to play the game perfectly fine, I needed to have a i7 with a 2070. To play it on, like, high. Yeah, no reason. What's wrong with Wu Chang? I don't know. I can even play Wu Chang on my Xbox Series S. A 5-year-old console. That's upwards to like 120 FPS. You know, graphics don't make the games. You know, the perfect example of that is Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't get why they don't care about ray tracing or super ultra mega high graphics or anything. They care about how much fun a game is. Buy Switch 2 today or wait for an OLED version? Yeah, if you're gonna wait for an OLED version, then you can also wait for the Switch 3, I think. If you every time you need to wait for a better version. Well, I play a lot on my Nintendo Switch 2, actually. Do think it's a lot of fun. Yeah. You know, not a single company is consumer friendly. There are things I wish Xbox did better. You know, I'm a little bit done with this game. And it's gone. This game is like Amnesia, yeah. It's something. So yeah, that's Death Relives on the Xbox Series S. Are there any good games coming out soon? Let's check it out. Oh, wait. I think Grounded 2 is also coming out next week, if I'm correct. No, I'm not gonna play Ori. I'm gonna play Ori. I'm gonna promise you, I'm gonna do a full this year, 100%, but probably after Gamescom. Gonna be, my goodness, I got so many games it needs to load like forever. So you get the can air and you just But it was an amazing tip, Ryan. Be honest, it was an amazing tip. I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. Best tip ever. Yeah, there are so many fun games. I think... Oh, no, darn it. Still need to do a video. Oh yeah, High on Life is so good. Has any of you guys, by the way, and now that you're talking about High on Life, Has any of you guys seen the latest episode of South Park? Oh my goodness. It was 20 minutes long and I pissed my pants laughing from beginning to the end. Wow. 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 They are even talking about the I think some American people or the president of the United States even want to press charges against the people behind South Park. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, they really went there. That's insane. So, Xbox Game Pass. Okay, EA Play. They should bring back games with gold. Are there any new games that came out this week? Let's see. I can't even talk about how insane it was. Performance issues with High On. I didn't got that many performance issues with High On Live, to be honest. Oxide Room. I was expecting a key for Oxide Room. I requested a key for Oxide Room. I even had contact. Hey, I just got a key for Killing Floor 3. Is that a cool game, guys? Killing Floor 3? I have no idea. If that's a cool game. Seems to stutter when I move the camera. Maybe it's my... No, it can't be RTVA. That would be strange. You know, I'm also waiting for a key for this one. The guys actually from Oxide Room 208 or Oxide Room 204, they are really cool. Really cool guys. Always nice. Let's see. Let's see if I can make the money disappear. If I now go back, and back in. Ta-da! That's how fast it goes. Magic. It's a kind of magic. Did I get a... No, the standard base game. Okay, that's no problem. So in order to get a game from the publisher, you have to tell them you're going to review. Well, to be honest, like with this game actually went through Keymailer. Keymailer is a website everybody can get on Keymailer. You can Google it. You can go to this website, and on this website you will have to log in all your systems, like your YouTube channel or your Twitch channel or whatever, and then you get like a full list of hundreds of games you can choose from. Steam, Nintendo, PlayStation, whatever. And if you are interested in doing a video or interested in handling this game on your channel, you can accept or request a key for this game. But they do expect then a video back. So it will also be on that website. You will get like now it says a cross between behind Killing Floor 3, but when I do some videos about it, or then it will get like a nice little think, or how do you say that? Like a swash. And that's how you get games. And sometimes you get games directly from the publishers, you know, the more bigger publishers like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Ubisoft, EA, a checkmark, yeah, thank you. Ubisoft, Square Enix, stuff like that. You will get them straight from them. Rockstar, 2K, all those companies have their own PR people in every country, and yeah, they will or they will send you an email like, hey Maurice, next week this and this game comes out. Do you want a key? Yes, I would love a key. Or if you have like a game that you look forward to and that you think that will do great on the channel, you will send an email to these companies like, hey, next week this and this game comes out. Can I get a key for it? So, you know, I already requested Mafia. I already requested Madden. So, yeah. Those are mostly the games from what I can see right now that I will get a key from. Demon Slayer 2. Maybe it's a Bandai Namco game. Or no, it's a Sega game. I thought, huh? I thought it was Bandai Namco. Oh, okay. Sega. He went mad. That's cool. And Gradius, I know Konami does everything with Keymailer. So if I go to Keymailer right now, then literally right now that we are talking with you guys, I got an email. Hey Maurice, happy Friday. Blah, blah, blah. Next Tuesday, the 29th, the Arcs Must Die comes out for PlayStation 5. Do you want a key for the game so you can do a video on your channel? Greetings, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how it works. That's how it goes. How's your pup? He's doing well. He's right here. Howdy. Hi. Kom eens. Kom eens. Kom eens. Kom eens. Kom eens dan. Kom eens dan. Oh, oh, here's my little puppy. Lekker slapen, hè? Oh, ja, oh, god. Ja, oh, dat is zo liefheid. Oh, dat is zo liefheid. Oh, ja, hè. Yeah, it's my biggest, this is my best friend in the world. There's nothing better in the world to have than a dog. Really. That's like unconditional love that you get from these animals. They have so much love to give. The only sad part is that they don't grow that old, like 10, 15 years, and that's the only bad part about owning a dog. I really hate it that they don't grow that old. Because this one, he can live forever with me if he wants to. Yes? Want to say hi to the people online? Yeah, I wish they lived till 100. There's nothing better in the world than having a dog. You know, it's what my dad always told me, you know, if you have a wife and your wife is barking at the front door and the dog is barking at the back door, who do you let in? The dog, because the dog will stop barking when you let him in. That's how it works. And yes, he's sleepy. Right now I even got a second dog here. That's my mom's. My mom's dog is also here. And he's like a little fat, little chubby little bastard. He's yeah, way too fat. He really got into into our family. And yeah, it's a little Chichu, but yeah, that dog of my mother's is only sleeping. Digital Deluxe Edition, Black Myth Wukong, $70. $70 for Black Myth Wukong. Holy, my goodness, that's a lot of money. You know, even if it was like $20, I wouldn't even buy it. And I'm really curious about Helldivers 2, how this will be on the Xbox. You know, this is the first time 100% a game from PlayStation. It's literally published by PlayStation. PlayStation Publishing, so no third party, whatever. It's a 100% first party PlayStation game that will come out next month on the Xbox. And I still find that really cool. You know, we need to have more games from different platforms on different systems, you know. I would love to see this becoming the standard. You know, give it a 1 year exclusive to a platform or something. And after a year, bring it to other systems. Why not? You know, let everybody enjoy games. You know, I would love to play something like God of War or Spider-Man on my Xbox. You know, I already have them on my PlayStation. But yeah, I would love to see more. I hope this is the start of something really good. You know, that we will get to see more and more PlayStation games in the future also coming to Xbox. You know, it makes no sense that something like Spider-Man is exclusive to PlayStation. I really don't get that. You know, it's a licensed game that's for everybody. It's licensed by Disney to PlayStation. And before anybody says, yeah, but Sony PlayStation owns the rights to Spider-Man. No. They don't own the rights to Spider-Man. Disney owns the rights to Spider-Man. The only right Sony PlayStation has is to make movies about Spider-Man. They don't own the character. They don't own the universe. They don't own anything about Spider-Man. So, in my opinion, it would make so much sense to bring something like Spider-Man to Xbox and to the Nintendo Switch too. It's, for me, it's really insane that we don't have those games on Xbox or Nintendo. You know, we are already finally getting Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth in the future to Xbox. It's about time. We already had like Death Stranding, and before anybody says Marie's Death Stranding is a third party, yes and no. Because it's still made in the Decima engine. And Decima engine is a Sony PlayStation owned engine. So they definitely needed to get green light from PlayStation to get this game on the Xbox. Will you get early access to Black Myth Wukong for Xbox? To be honest, Artist Tomcat, I have no idea. I already had contact with the people behind Black Myth Wukong. Because I got a key for the PlayStation 5 version back when it came out. So I already had contact with the publisher, and I already got an email back from them, and they were saying, yeah, the publishing or the PR will go through Microsoft Xbox. And so I asked Microsoft Xbox, and they were like, I don't know. Is that true? Well, we have no idea. so, to be honest, I have no idea if I will get Black Myth Wukong for Xbox early access or a key. And also the problem with Black Myth Wukong is that it exactly comes out on the first day of Gamescom. So when I'm at Gamescom, this game will come out. So I don't even know if I have the time to do a video. So I really hope I will get early access like the week before, so I can do a video on it. While, yeah, strange. Have you seen, guys? I'm so proud of myself. This is the first time in my life I actually now have a official Xbox tester, games tester business card. How cool is that? You know, I'm so proud of this. I made it myself. It's completely made by myself. And yeah, this is so cool. I can't show you the behinds because that's all my information. And I'm not going to share my information on YouTube. But this is such a big deal for me, you know. Having my own business cards for... Make it sense. You know, I'm not that into like really strange things or like, oh my goodness, I'm a YouTuber. I really don't care about that. You know, if people ask me what I do, I always say I make videos or I do like video creating in my studio. Oh, okay. I never tell them that I'm a YouTuber. I never. Because if I tell that I'm a YouTuber, the Dutch people are like, loser. So I never, but this is definitely a yeah. I was never expecting to own my own business card. I just got them in today, like literally today. Really proud of that. Never would have guessed to own a business card. Sengoku Dynasty. What the freaky deaky do is this? Toplets. Okay. Dying Light. Next one. The Beast. Space Adventure Cobra. Years of War Reloaded. Shinobi, also a game that looks like a lot of fun. You know, there are always games that I'm almost certain, or at least practically sure, that I will get from the publishers, you know. I'm most definitely certain I will get Madden 26. I will get Mafia 100%. I will get Dying Light 100%. Gears of War I already have. Helldivers 2, big chance that I will get that one too, because that's the cool thing. I got really good contacts with PlayStation, so that's so stupid, you know. I requested a couple of times games at Xbox for the PlayStation. But now I'm going to request a game at PlayStation for the Xbox. Make it make sense. This one I'm 100% getting for sure. This one I'm getting 100% for sure. This one I'm getting 100% for sure. That's Nacon. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Borderlands 4 I'm getting 100% sure. FIFA, 100% sure. And you know, Konami is always like, yeah, sometimes yes, sometimes no, but yeah, I don't know. Sega is also, Sega is so, Sega is so crazy with like their PR. They have like PR people for like every game series. It's somebody else. So I never know which one I need to ask. Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm getting for 100% sure. Painkiller, I have no idea who does this. 3D Realms, I don't know. Little Nightmares. You know, this one I can already say with certainty, yeah, this is definitely one I'm getting. Ninja Gaiden 4, 100% I'm getting. Jurassic World Evolution, yeah, probably. Outer Worlds 2, I can say with 100% certainty. RXT, yeah, I can say this Arc that the system works. Also really good contacts with. Square Enix, really good contact with. Farming Simulator, probably not. And this one also not, because I know, yeah, it's both giant software, sadly. So, yeah, really curious what we're going to see. And maybe with Gamescom we're getting some extra games. Tomorrow I'm going to do, by the way, a really cool game. I will do a live stream tomorrow also. And that will be about the game... Where is it? Oh, here. Killer Inn. It will be about Killer Inn. I got a beta key for it. And I will do a video tomorrow live stream on PC. It's not on Xbox. Killer Inn. Do we have anything about it already? No. I don't even know when it comes out, to be honest. Hey, Maurice, what's your favorite Xbox 360 game on the Series X? I have no idea. Right now, wait a second. Killer Inn. No? This one. Ah! Need to sign in? Why do I need to sign in? Here's the trailer.
An ancient white
This is a game I'm going to do a video about tomorrow.
Time and legend, undetectable by satellite, not found on any map. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves
will be a
and
preview
lambs,
video.
engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. An asymmetrical team battle steeped in blood and suspicion. A handful of killers lurk among the horde of contestants, and the twist is, the killers
that's true,
elusively in plain sight. Oh, hungry predators who could seal their fangs.
This is a game from Square Enix, actually.
Oh, sacrificial children who serve as prey, unmask the wolves that prowl among you, slay them all, and the prize is yours. You must never forget, the hunter may become the hunted. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Simply put, Killer Inn is an action-packed murder mystery, and remember, you don't know who's the killer. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. Wolves can conceal.
I have
clues
no
left
idea if
behind,
this
and
game is
none
going to
the
be fun or
wiser
not.
as lambs.
I have no idea.
The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light, but you risk your life with every guess. It is forbidden for a lamb to harm another lamb. You wouldn't want to end up like this, would you? A flock of lambs united may best the wolves, but a lone hungry wolf could dominate the game. Lambs hunting wolves, wolves hunting lambs, 'tis a chaotic symphony of blood. One player falls, then another, and every time the prize money grows. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by
Welcome to
out
the
every
stream.
wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, chat in the comfort of safe zones, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, trust and doubt, doubt and trust. Saved
I have
by your
no
prime
idea what to
suspect.
think of
Discover
this.
one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear.
But we
You would do well
will
to
find
remember,
out tomorrow
Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death.
in
Your
deception. We
invitation
trust.
awaits.
So yeah, that's a game that I will do tomorrow on the stream. Really curious how that's gonna be. And I'm gonna play some Killing Floor after this stream. Guys, I really want to thank you for watching tonight's stream. Had a blast. It's been a while. How long have we been on? Oh, for more than 1.5 hours. Oh, that's good. That's nice. I'm going offline. I really want to thank you all for watching this live stream. Hope you had a blast. I will be back tomorrow around the same time. So that's like 8 p.m. CEST, probably. Maybe a little bit later. But I will put in a link when I'll go live with this new game. And let's see what it's all about. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.